Yes, we are live now. Hello friends, this is Brahman Ansari and welcomes to Angel Terminology. Yes, तो आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम मीन्स व्हाट इज द फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम दैट सिस्टम which responsible for the developments of the baby which is called the female reproductive system. Okay guys, now here the I easily understand you to the what is the female reproductive system. Female reproductive system means that system which is responsible for the developments of baby within the female. Okay, here saw that the female reproductive system have mainly 5 portion means here share that you female reproductive system have mainly 5 portion. What is the 5 portion of the female reproductive system? First is the ovary, now second is the fallopian tube, third is the uterus, fourth is the cervix, and fifth the tract. Okay guys, now I easily can repeat again the what is the main portion of the female reproductive system. First is the ovary, second is the fallopian tube, third is the uterus, fourth is the cervix, and fifth is the vaginal tract. Now here saw that the ovary is the circular structure. Okay, ovary is the circular structure which are oval in shape. Okay, oval in shape. In the case of the female, the ovary have about the 2 to 4 centimeter in length, while the 1.5 to 2 centimeter in wide. Okay, here said that in the case of the ovary have large number of the large number of small particles like the cells which are called the Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle found in the form of 3 stages. First is called as primary follicle, second is called as secondary follicle, and now third is the called as mature Graafian follicle. It means that the mature Graafian follicle which present within the ovary, it is have mature egg. Means the mature Graafian follicle have a mature egg. Okay. Now after the ovulation means the egg when released into the fallopian tube. This process is known as ovulation. Means the ovulation is the process by which the female egg become insert or released within the fallopian tube. This is called the ovulation, and after ovulation the egg released into the fallopian tube of the female reproductive portion. Means the after ovulation the female egg released into the fallopian tube of the female reproductive system. Okay, now the second topic is the what is the fallopian tube. Fallopian tube is the tube which receive the egg from the ovary. Means the fallopian tube is the tube which receive egg from the ovary. The ovary portion release egg within the fallopian tube. We know that the fallopian tube also have the 4 portion. What is this? The fallopian tube also have the 4 portion. What is the 4 portion of the fallopian tube? The first portion is the femori, second portion is the infundibulum, third portion is the ampulla, and fourth portion of the fallopian tube is the isthmus. Okay guys, fallopian tube have mainly 4 parts. What is the 4 parts of the fallopian tube? First part is the femori, second part is the infundibulum, fourth part is the ampulla, and fourth part is the isthmus, third part is the ampulla. Okay, this is the portion of the fallopian tube. Now we study the third portion of the reproductive system which is called the uterus. The Hindi meaning of uterus is garbhasay. Okay, the Hindi meaning of the uterus is garbhasay. What is the garbhasay? Within the uterus the female receive their own child. Okay, female receive their own child where? Within the uterus. Means the uterus is the portion where developments of baby are occurs. Okay, we know that the wall of uterus have mainly 3 layer. Wall of uterus have mainly 3 layer. What is the main 3 layer of the uterus? First is the endometrium which present within the inner portion of the uterus. Now second is the mesometrium. The mesometrium present at the middle portion of the uterus, while the perimetrium is the portion which present peripheral region of the uterus. Okay, we can easily understand what is the main three layer of the uterus. Main three layer is the endometrium, mesometrium and perimetrium. These three main layer which present within the uterus of the female reproductive system. Now the fourth portion is the cervix. Okay, here said that the first portion is the ovary, second portion is the fallopian tube, third portion is the uterus, and fourth portion is the cervix. And now cervix is the guarded, means cervix is the gate of the uterus, means the cervix is the gate of the uterus. But cervix have a small tube like structure which is called as cervical canal. Cervical canal. Here show that the last portion of the female reproductive structure is the vagina. The vagina is the tract where the male penis come and release their sperm into it. The last areas of the female is called as female external genital opening. These opening for the entrance and release out the sperm into it. There. Okay. Here show that the vaginal is the tract where sperm come and responsible for the emerge and reach up to the fallopian tube where fertilization takes place. Means the fertilization where occurs in the female reproductive organ. Fertilization occurs within the fallopian tube. Okay, clear? I hope all the female reproductive portion you can easily understand by this video, and then I want to share with own friends. Okay, thank you.